Welcome to the Grand Canyon State, Arizona Stadium in Tucson, as we are set for a showdown in the Arizona Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Western Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl games.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. The 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So San Jose State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Matthews. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The Spartans are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Sterling. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a...
And And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So they'll send out the field goal unit.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Splits the uprights. Good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Lowry. Oh, they're after him. Quickly to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys.
Oh, out of space. There he goes. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. The Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running to Green. Turning on the Jets. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to punch it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical. They've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, 3rd down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge 3rd down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal and make this a 7-point game. Obviously, they're thinking touchdown, try to make this a 2-possession.
The Spartans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Got a man. It's Campos. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these off.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hold and fire complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They go to the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air, it's Matthews. Finds his man, it's Coleman.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with the defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got him this time. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Sterling. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Fires to the tight end. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Rides to back and leaves it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Sterling. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Spartan. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shapes, and the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
That's just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Skips away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Catch in the middle, it's Campos. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Riley. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Campos.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Starling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Heaves it deep. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch. It's Leary. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide open. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Spartan. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Matthews. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been.
Wide open spaces. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the move from inside his 5. On this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Now the pitch. Forward, and they're up to the 22.
The This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the Broncos pick up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. We saw that right there.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.